Today begins my first adventure into stripping apart an engine. I'm a little nervous about it, but there is a problem with this Landcruiser that I must fix. When it's cold, it runs on 5 cylinders out of 6, and it blows all sorts of reeking white and blue smoke out the back. Let me show you what I'm talking about by turning it on. So there's a mixture of white and blue smoke which fills the neighbourhood. It's running fairly smoothly at the moment. Sometimes it vibrates. Pretty quickly it calms down. And then we get a few minutes of no smoke, and then it comes back again. And when you're driving, the first sort of 5 minutes of driving, it does blow blue and white smoke. And so my working theory is that fuel injectors need to be replaced. Hopefully it's the fuel injectors and not the fuel injection pump, because that pump is this unit here. It's about £1,000 to replace it. My working theory is that it is the injectors, so I'm going to at least take them out first and check them. I'll strip all this inlet manifold off, the EGR, give it all a good clean, and then if I can get to the injectors, I'll have them tested. Because if it's the injectors, then great, that's more of a maintenance item than the injection pump. I'm hoping that hasn't failed. But this will be the first time that I've taken any major components of an engine apart, so this will be a bit of an adventure. I've been around, and a lot of these bolts, I've been hitting them with WD-40 for a few days now, just to try and penetrate some of the seizure, if there is any, because I'm working on the assumption that some, if not most of these bolts have been there since the factory, and they're not likely to move. So I do have a domestic impact driver here with a little 3/8 adapter, but I'm going to start everything with my combination spanner and ratchet, so I'm not going to do too much damage. So let's start a time lapse and see how much I can do. Right, now the whole goal here is to get to these injector lines so that I can take them off and then get at the injectors underneath. But I'm about to pack up for the day because it's getting cold and a bit dark. I'm going to use my 17mm spanner. I'm going to try and just crack one of these injector lines here and see if they will move. Okay, so that went alright. It didn't hose diesel everywhere. Right, I'm going to leave that for now. I managed to get 5 out of 6 cracked. I don't want to push my luck with the back one here. Next task will be rocker cover off, or whatever we're calling it, and then these injector lines can come off individually, and then I can get the rest of the inlet manifold off to clean it. We've had one casualty. This teeny tiny plastic piece has broken off something connected to this. I'm not sure what. It's a little tricky to see, but the inside of the heater looks pretty good. Inlet manifold is also not terrible. It might even have been cleaned at some point. However, this EGR is a total hatchet job, so I'll have to get this done properly and removed. Not bad for day one. Now, because I'm an amateur, I just thought I'd share with you another little trick I've been using to keep track of things. So I'm using this piece of cardboard box, and as I take bolts out, I'm marking where they came from and putting them into this cardboard piece. And if it is a nut and a bolt, you can see I'm actually putting the bolt on the back of the cardboard. So that's another way that I'm keeping track of where things are. So Progress update. Inlet manifold is off, EGR heater element is gone. All the bolts holding the power heater bracket, those are off. Injector lines cracked 5 out of 6, that worked well. And removed these coolant hoses for the EGR system. I've taken out all the bolts from the valve cover, rocker cover, whatever we're calling it. I think we're in not bad shape. Only one breakage, which was that little valve. And everything else I'm just leaving loose so that I can put it all back together with ease. What I might do is also change these heater tees at the back here while I'm in this far, because apparently those corrode, they break. So I might as well do it while I'm in this far. Let me see if I can give you a quick look inside the manifold here. It's pretty grubby, and this is with an EGR delete. I might warm-up blast it to get it as clean as possible. And I've got a rug over the turbo inlet. But yes, only one breakage, no major surprises. Not bad for an amateur. I'm pleased with the progress. If you're interested in following what else I do here, I am planning to strip more off and then get the injectors rebuilt. Hit like if you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you spotted anything I've missed, or if you've got any tips for doing this type of job. Like this cardboard thing, that's been very useful for me, because it's easy for me to lose my way because I am a total amateur. So if you enjoyed that, give us a comment in the box below. Let us know what you think, and we will see you in the next video. Stay safe, make good decisions, and thank you for watching.